What's up, everybody? It's Track Sounds back again. Got another highly requested video about more IG hacks. Everybody wants to get popping on the gram. Let's talk about a few ways to do it. So we're gonna get into the IG hacks, a few more tips and tricks to help you get into the algorithm a little further. But my question of the day is, how long have you been on Instagram? Are you new to the platform? Did you come from the beginning? Have you been struggling the last couple years trying to figure out what content to put up? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I can try to help you get across a little further in the platform. And we can talk about some different ways for you. And while you're commenting and all that too, go ahead and like and subscribe and hit the bell and all the other things everybody always asks a million times when you're on YouTube watching videos like this, because it really does help and I really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get into it because you don't care about all that and you already did it for me, right? So my first suggestion is, anytime somebody comments in your picture or whatever you're posting, reply back with a question. This will make them have to reply again, and you just keep getting more comments adding on to your algorithm busting strategy. More comments and engagement you're getting on a post, the higher it's gonna go up in the algorithm and you're gonna be seen by more people. So instead of just giving them a simple thumbs up or emoji or something like that, give them an actual, like, man, I really appreciate the support. Like, act excited because somebody's really they're spending the time to comment on yours. Give them a little time back, especially when you're really in the early stages of growing your fan base. Like, don't be afraid to engage with the people and really give them a feel of being a part of something. And then my second tip is find bigger artists or bigger platforms that are in your field. Say, if you're a rapper, you can go find bigger rappers. If you're a singer, go find bigger singers. You can also find platforms like XXL and Complex and, Complex Music, obviously. And if you're a producer, like BeatStars or some of your favorite art, there's different things. Find a platform that has bigger engagement than you, and then go in the comment section and engage with some of the people in there. They're obviously kind of probably in the niche that you're looking for because they're in that page. And if they're commenting under something that you already have a little bit of knowledge on, or you want to interact with some or just get involved with what the conversation is, this is a good way to get your name out. Sometimes if you get a comment that gets liked enough, it will get higher into the comment section, so you'll be one of the people that they see quickly. It's a good strategy, and you'll be able to start to interact with a few more people, follow a few people, like some photos. And this is a good strategy, especially when you're early on trying to get some early core fans. Interacting with somebody under these comment sections shows that they have a similar interest already. My third tip, try to do a challenge or a contest. I know these are maybe a little played out, but if you're a rapper or a singer or a producer or anything like that, taking one of your songs or your beats, having different people put, a remix to it or put their own verse on it or own song to it, have it, the reward, how big you want to get the contest really will depend on the reward per se. If you have enough platform that it's sharing it enough, you'll probably get a little bit of engagement. When you start to put up $50 to $100, you'll start to get a little more engagement. Obviously, the higher you go than that, the more engagement you'll get, and you can figure out what you want to do. But you can make people tag certain things. You can make people have to follow you and follow you on different platforms, or there's a million, or share your posts or other posts, or buy your album even. Like, there's a few different ways that you can think about it, that people can enter the contest per se, and that you'll be able to draw the engagement from it. Make them comment on 5 of your photos, or I don't know. You can think about what's worth to you and what you really have, but contests and challenges really do work. My next tip is research hashtags. Displaypurposes.com is a great website. There's a few others, but don't be afraid to follow hashtags and research hashtags and use them in your posts. They still help. Instagram has brought them down some, but following hashtags is a great way to find other singer and songwriters, other producers, if you follow a singer and songwriter one and you're a producer, you'll probably find some people to help you cut hooks on songs. If you're a singer and you're looking for beats, following some producer ones, you might be able to find some good beats, or, a guitar player. There's a million different ways that actually hashtags do come into play. They don't instantly blow up your photo or your picture or whatever or your reel or your IGTV or whatever you're doing. But over time, people do search them. And if you find some that you think fit your brand and you follow them and interact with some of the people, just like you did with XXL and Complex and all that type of stuff, you'll be able to reach an audience that is pretty niche again. And if you're doing that, niche, I don't know, what is that? Whatever. If you're doing that consistently, you're going to continue to grow your fan base. If you can get 1 fan a day for 3 years, you'll eventually hit 1,000 real true fans. And if you can get 1,000 true fans that spend $50 a year, that's $50,000 without your streaming money. They buy a couple CDs and a t-shirt, and boom. A next tip is make sure you tag people, and don't just mention them, but make sure you tag them and products. This will help you get onto their page, obviously, on the tag side. And people still do search that stuff, especially the bigger brand you can get, or clothing brands, and different things like that. People do search that stuff, so don't be afraid to tag it. The worst they're gonna do is take it off or something if they don't want it, but a lot of times they get so many tags, it's just in their profile basically on the side, and it's a good way to just add on to getting your post to get a little bit more exposure. Then my last tip is do DM new followers. It really does help, and also try to stay active in your DMs. Anybody sends you a DM at all, do answer it, because it helps get them to the top of their page. Instagram considers DMs to be a high level of engagement between people. So if you're DMing back and forth and DMing new followers, it's going to help to push the algorithm, and it's going to also make them feel a little more welcome and a little more excited to be involved with you. And it really does help your platform grow. I promise you. Don't try to be too cool for school. Wow, I don't know why I said it like that. Too cool for school. Don't try to be too cool for school, because it does not help you grow your platform. I've tried it before. It does not work. When I start putting out more content and engaging with more people, my engagement overall just skyrocketed. So it is definitely very critical to your growth. Let me know what you think about all this. I kind of just put these together. Some of the ones I thought were good importance. I'm gonna keep making this series because this was something really requested a lot, especially on my Instagram. So let me know in the comments if I missed anything, or if you got any cool hacks, or if there's anything specifically that you want to know, because I always love answering specific questions or making videos about them. And until next time, signing off. Take care.